Hi, I'm Steve Jarvis, and I'm here at Jarvis Farm. We're cleaning a deer. We want to teach you to be self-sufficient. You can go to jarvisfarm.com. You can purchase this video on how to butcher your own deer. Just giving you some pointers here. Cut your slit so you can tie your rope. You're going to take your knife. You run your knife from here one leg to the other, and then around the leg. Then you're going to run it again. You're going to run your knife around the leg again as well, so that you're going to cut it. Make sure the critical thing is you want to make sure that you don't get any dirt or hair on your meat. One of the biggest reasons people don't like wild game is not taken care of. The guy shoots the deer, stays out in the heat till late in the evening, late in the afternoon, lays on the back of the tailgate of the truck, and then they gut it and they haul it to a locker plant, and 2 days later it's all hung in there and processed and flopped on the floor and everything else. And you don't like the flavor of the meat, and that's because the meat was rancid. When it was rancid means it was rotten. And so most people don't take care of their deer meat right, and that's why their family don't care anything about deer hunting or putting wild game and things like that up, because if you take care of this meat correctly, and we're going to walk you through the process all the way from skinning it out all the way to processing it, putting it up, making your own sausage, how to cook it, good recipes. Well, how we do it here at Jarvis Farm. Basically what you're going to do, you're going to see how I've got this hide peeled down. You're going to peel this deer all the way down, and we've got a good fat doe here, and you just peel this. You want to make sure you don't cut the guts, and you just want to make sure your hands stay clean. If you touch the outside of the hide, like I'm doing right here, and my hand's underneath the hide, you never want to touch that other part. You never want to touch up in there where the meat's going to keep your hand folded down. That way you're always keeping clean meat. You see people and they'll be skinning the deer or cleaning the deer, and you'll see them grab the leg or grab somewhere. This deer's got some dirt on it just because we've had a lot of ice and snow. And what you want to do too is when you're cleaning this deer, and we're getting down here to where the bung hole is, what you want to do is you don't want to use the knife that you're skinning with. You want to use a different knife. This knife, it can be just a little small cheap pocket knife. This is what you're going to do, is you're going to cut around this bung hole. You're going to cut this out. You're going to cut that, and you cut all the way through. And you let that, see how that poop is sliding back down in the gut cavity. You want to let that get out. You don't want it out here on your meat. And so you take this area right here, you get down there where the tail is, and you break that bone. You go right in between the bone, and when you get that done, this knife gets put up. You don't use this knife anymore. You just cut fecal matter. You want E. coli on your meat, you want things like that. Then this piece right here, just cut the back part of the bung hole where the intestine comes through. We're done with this knife for good. It goes in the wash. Okay, now what we do is we start right back and we peel it down. If you get one person doing it, sometimes he can do it by himself, but sometimes if you have two, but you can see how I'm just working this down all the way around.